And welcome to the Fans Only podcast. I believe that. What episode is this now, Danny?
I don't, six? No?
It's definitely
Seven?
more than friggin' six.
Seven? I
It's
don't
like
know.
10. It's 9 or 10.
10?
Anyway, 9 or 10.
Ten?
Yes! We had 4 on the Euros. I know the fucking England one when they lost the final was number 7 or something. It's definitely 9 or
Fuck.
10. It's definitely
Bloody
9 or
hell.
10.
Right.
Anyway, today we're talking about the transfer market now that it's closed. We're going to sum up some of the transfers, evaluate how we think they are, talk about the first couple of games of the season, and yeah, go from there. So,
Yeah.
Danny, any transfers you want to highlight from Liverpool?
We actually made a great signing about 16 months ago, centre back. And since then, nothing.
Obviously, Chelsea with Lukaku is somewhat better.
I think we should start
Um,
with Messi. Start with
yes,
Messi.
I
Start
think
with the big
Messi.
ones.
Yes. Um, So Messi's gone to PSG for a free,
Finally
although he is
made his
being paid
debut.
$75 million a year, I think.
I'm going to say a week then.
Not a week, a year. I think he's on 75 mil a year, or something like that.
Yeah, it's like 49 mil after tax or something. I can't remember.
So the key question, do you think he'll be good at PSG?
I do. He's only played 20 bloody minutes. He's been there over a
I, s-
month.
yeah, I saw in that game, he played 22 minutes and he was the most fouled player on the pitch.
Christ. Yeah, I think
So,
I'm hoping after this international break he'll make his full debut. Stop fannying around.
well, there's a Champions League week coming after, isn't there?
I can't.
So I imagine he'd be playing in the
Who's in
Champions.
PSG's group? Is someone?
Man City,
Yeah,
RB Leipzig, and someone shit.
yeah.
Oh, we could talk about the Champions League draw as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk about
To
that.
be fair, I've forgotten them. I know we have the hardest group,
You do,
and
yes,
United's
yes,
group is a joke.
yes, yes. Anyway, Messi and Ronaldo. Right.
About
Messi and
Messi.
Ronaldo have moved in the same transfer window, which is ridiculous, let's be fair. Especially when you consider the other players who have moved, but we'll get on to that. So we've said about Messi saying that he's on a ridiculous amount of money and he's going to be good at PSG.
Yeah,
Ronaldo was bought for 12 million and he's
yeah.
taken a huge pay cut to go back to United.
Right, he's still getting $500,000 a week nearly.
It's a huge pay cut.
How much of a pay cut was it? Surely was he on like 800K or something?
Something like that, I imagine.
Bloody hell! What do you think of the move?
I think it's a very good move for Man United, especially.
Are we just
I
gonna
think
breeze past the fact that up until like a day before he was going to City?
yes, no, right. So obviously there was the rumours that he was going to Man City. Um,
Did you believe him?
I did start to believe them, but like when they originally came out, I was like, he's not going to go to City.
It would have been outrageous.
Um,
What's that gone in?
but yeah, I didn't like. I heard a thing that someone said like maybe he might have just said that or made it seem like he was going to City just to get Man United to come in. Because the thing that was absolutely certain is that he wanted to leave Juventus.
Have you not seen that thing Khabib said today that Ronaldo told him a month ago he was going to United?
Well, there you go. Maybe he made it seem like he was going to City just to get United to come in for him.
Build the hype.
Yeah, build the hype. Going to be back in the number 7 after Cavani switched. Um, but yeah, I think it's going to be a ridiculous move for Man United, to be honest. I think Cavani, as much as people go, well, like they had Cavani up front. Like, Cavani scored like what 10 last season.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I think he's obviously going to be good and he's going to score plenty of goals. I don't know. Like I think it's going to be interesting.
I think he's going to be ridiculous.
Well, we'll see.
Um, And I honestly think Man United's team is now very dangerous. I
I
think they
mean, it
might win the
already
league.
was.
I think they might win the league.
The only thing that separates them from the top four is their manager. Before they had
Yeah,
Ronaldo, you could argue they had the best starting 11 of the top four.
yeah, yeah. So
But their manager is just shit.
yeah, but
Like,
well, we've talked about them.
I don't know if it's
Go
just
on.
because I really don't want it to happen, but I don't think they're going to win the league with him.
I think they. I'm
They're
not gonna
obviously going to
lie.
be up there.
Part of me thinks, I know we did a prediction video, which a lot of them have now look like they are completely far off.
Yeah, you had Arsenal at
Um,
fifth, and I had them at what, seventh? When
Something
in
like that.
reality, they're getting relegated.
Yeah, but I think now it's Chelsea or Man United.
I think it's Chelsea, and I predicted them that at the start of the season.
Yeah, I predicted what? I think I had Chelsea and Man United third and fourth, and now
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I think them two are the top two, to be honest.
I
Um,
don't know. Like, the thing is, what United have a lot of players now that, like Cavani, he's not going to play, is he? Mason Greenwood, is he going to carry on playing? He's scored in every game so far. Rashford,
well, I
Martial,
don't.
Sancho, like, where are they all
Yeah,
fitting in?
Martial's not going to play, is he?
Martial's like had the chance to leave, and he said he wants to stay and bloody fight for his place. Get
He's
out.
not going to play. He's not going to play.
Yeah, he's
Like
been dire. Like,
he was already not playing, and now they've got Ronaldo. So
I mean, you think
he's not going to
what? So
play.
is it going to be Ronaldo, Sancho, Greenwood, or Rashford instead of like?
Ronaldo, Sancho, Rashford would be my pick.
It's harsh on Greenwood. He hasn't not scored
It's
yet this
very harsh
season.
on Greenwood, but the thing is, at the moment, Sancho has picked up an injury on international duty with England, and Rashford is also injured. So it's like he's not going to be out of the team just yet. And yeah, if he keeps scoring in every game, yeah, you drop one of them.
Yeah.
But if you were to pick them right now, for me, that's the three you go with up front for Man United. If they
Mm.
were all fit.
You'll have to see how Sancho settles into the team, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So other players that have moved, obviously we've seen a Premier League record move in Jack Grealish. We've seen
not what
Lukaku,
they
who
needed.
very nearly broke the record. We've seen Sergio Ramos leave Real Madrid. We've seen Rafael Varane leave Real Madrid.
What are your thoughts on Lukaku being at Chelsea? Now you've
Um,
seen him for a few games.
2 games. So I said,
Sorry.
I don't know if I said it in the video before, but I think I've said it to you. Chelsea have such a shit record with strikers, right? That everyone going, oh, Lukaku's like Gary Neville fucking said something on Sky or something. He was like, oh, he's guaranteed goals. You know, he scores goals. He's scored everywhere he's been. You know, he
Well, he's not wrong.
guaranteed goals, right? Yeah, but we always have strikers like that. He's guaranteed goal. Oh, he's a brilliant signing. He brings a different dynamic to the shit. We always have it, right?
Yeah, but
So
not like
it's,
this. I
we
wouldn't
say
say.
that every time as well. Oh, but it's different this time. No,
No.
right?
Yeah, but
How about we
Lukaku.
fucking wait until he actually
No,
plays
no,
a couple
right.
of
I'm
decent
sorry, but
teams?
who are you
Because
making this
that's
comparison with? Torres.
every striker we've bought in the last 10 years, apart from Diego Costa.
Yeah, but who have had the same like output as Lukaku when you sign them?
Timo Werner was the second top scorer in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, but for a couple of seasons, it's not like he's consistently done it like his
Oh,
entire
sorry,
career. Like,
Lukaku's been one of the top scorers in Serie A for a season, and all of a
yeah,
sudden
but
he's a
yeah,
world
but he's
beater. When he
also
went to
banged
Inter Milan,
goals for you.
regardless, let's be fair,
No,
when he went to Inter Milan, everyone thought he was shit.
Yeah, but he
right?
was still bagging 20 a season for United.
Not in his last season, he wasn't. The one where he was
He
a
scored
big boy,
a
shall we
good.
say?
He scored everywhere he's been consistently. West Brom, Everton, United, Inter Milan. He bangs goals for Belgium. Not that that says much, but
But the other thing is like, okay, fine. Higuain.
mm,
Higuain banged everywhere he went until he went to Chelsea, and then he was
yeah, but
shit.
that was about 50 years ago.
It was, sorry, it was within the last 10 years when
I'm
I
just waiting for
actually
you to
said
bring up Morata.
Morata
No, he's
again.
shit. He's always been shit.
I'm not saying he was on that level, but I'm saying another striker who we bought for a stupid amount of money and was shit. You know, given the other ones, we fucking had Eto, Falcao, and
Falcao was
then we've
shit
had all
before
the
him.
other ones who haven't really played, like Pato and fucking Loic Remy and
Remy!
the only
Are you
the only
comparing like
no.
Remy to
No, but
Lukaku
what I'm
now?
saying is we've had one season of Diego Costa, and apart from that, our strikers that we've brought in the last 10 years have been shit.
It sounds like you're
So
just trying
why
to
would
make
I?
a cop out for if he's bad.
No, I'm trying to
Ouch.
say to people, stop going, like, stop saying, oh, he's guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's 100%. No, he's not guaranteed anything, right? You saw how shit Man United were with him up front. Regardless of whether or not he scored, whatever, they were shit and he was at fault, right?
Alright,
So
well,
I'm
based on
not
the two games you've watched, because
based
I'd
on the two
say he was
games.
brilliant in one and fucking dog shit in the other.
Yeah, so he was brilliant against a dog shit team, and against a good team, he was shit.
Yeah, but
So
he was being like that was he was up against Van Dijk, who
yeah,
dominated
so
him.
let's okay, fine. Let's watch him against someone who, yeah, maybe isn't as good as Van Dijk, but is better than Arsenal. Arsenal, like, regardless of what you think about Arsenal, they are bottom of the league. They've conceded. The only team
9.
that's conceded more goals than them is Norwich.
They
Like,
haven't scored.
let's just wait until they play like Leicester, and let's see him do that, or until they play Man United, or I don't know, Tottenham. I don't know, Tottenham have started well. Like, wait until they play a team who are actually okay, because he hasn't played a team. Like, yes, you can
But
say Van Dijk had him, but like, yeah, but
he was a bit of
the
a
other
donkey
team is
against us.
the other team is Arsenal, so we can't exactly go, oh yeah, well, like
I feel like
it
you
just
know what you're
doesn't.
getting with him though. Like he's really strong, fairly fast. He's gonna score. He's gonna be a donkey sometimes because his first touch can be shit. His decision
Yeah.
making can be shit.
You know, the thing
But
is, we thought we knew what we were getting with
all
Timo
right.
Werner,
All right.
and
Let's just move on. I think you're gonna win the league. I thought it before the season. Then after the game against us, that confirmed it. Do you
yeah,
think?
that was when I started thinking
I
that.
don't know if it's your manager or
I think it's entirely down to the manager.
the way he's got you set up. Like you just seem to have so many players back all the time, and then you counter
Yeah,
attack, and you've got like at least three forward
yeah,
every time. Oh fuck!
yeah.
And like after you got Reece James sent off, which we can talk about if you want. Um,
Yeah, we will.
the way the way he set up the second half, took off a striker and a midfielder, I think, and brought on a centre back and another midfielder.
Yeah,
Secured the point.
yeah.
Like we we
But with
we had
that,
a few close long shots, but other than that, in the second, we didn't have anything like easy in the second
yeah.
half.
I mean, Lukaku had a chance, shall we say, in the second half.
Did you see that Henderson curler? I thought he was going to repeat what he did.
I thought he was as well, actually,
Oh,
to
it
be
was
fair.
so close.
Um, but yeah, so okay, let's
Bang.
move off Lukaku. So the other Premier League, I think honestly, we've had Ramos, we've had Donnarumma's moved, we've had
That's not Premier League, but
Hakimi. Yeah, but I was going to say,
what the
who
fuck
do
was
you
that?
think is the best signing by a Premier League team in the transfer window for value and what they're going to do for their team, who do you think the best signing is?
It's a tough
In
question.
fact, I think it's Ronaldo, but I think it's so obviously
Just because of
Ronaldo,
the
I'm going to
price.
exclude him. Right?
Just because of the price, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's like, well, what the best in the world is Messi. He was free.
Yeah.
um, I think.
But excluding Messi and Ronaldo, best in the Premier League, best
Who,
signing.
fuck off. Um, Varane's got to be up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so cheap. I'm struggling to think of signings.
The
I
one
say
that
look,
is coming to
Lukaku, but he's just costed a lot.
the one that's coming to my mind is Danny Ings.
How much was he?
30 or 40 maybe, max 40.
He is a good
I'm
signing,
pretty sure.
like,
I think he's a brilliant signing for Villa.
yeah. That fucking
Um,
Bicey scored the other day. I say the other day,
yeah.
it's fucking ages ago. I'm struggling to think of
Yeah,
any other big signings.
really.
Well, I'm like that are in it. Like, I'm not saying Jack Grealish.
Jack
100
Grealish
mil
is
for Jack Grealish. That's if he wasn't English, it'd be worth 50 max.
I don't think he'd be even worth 50 to be honest.
He's just like he's a good player, but he's just more of the
He's
same,
not
isn't
a
there?
100 mil player.
They
I
should
hope
have
he's not.
they should have gone and got Kane before thinking about anyone else.
Yeah,
Like, however much, whatever, like, what did they offer? Throw in 150 mil and give him fucking Juan and Jesus or whatever.
yeah. I think they should have thrown in like
Unless they're gonna go get Haaland next year.
they won't. Well, they might.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't. There's something about Haaland that I'm just like he'll either go like I don't know why. I've got this feeling that he's going to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona.
I don't know.
I think not the worst signing, but the worst bit of business done in the entire window by any club in the entire world, right,
Barcelona,
is Barcelona. I
Griezmann.
cannot believe Antoine Griezmann left
Where did that come
Barcelona for like
from?
35 mil. Like, what are they doing?
See, Piqué had to take a pay cut to sign on Depay, who I think he was a good signing. And
Yeah.
then bloody Alba and Busquets are having to sign on Aguero.
But it's like, so he's left. They bought him for 120 million, right? They played two seasons with him,
Yeah.
right? And he leaves on loan with the option to buy of 35 million next season.
His value has gone down so much
Now,
since being there
bear in mind that they also gave Atletico Luis Suarez
for free.
for free. What are they doing? What
They,
is wrong with them?
they are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
And then Real
do
Madrid
think
just
they've got.
chucking money around left, right, and centre.
I do think Barcelona have like a promising future. To
Yeah,
be fair, I think Depay's a class. That Ansu Fati's class. He's just taken Messi's number as well.
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
who else they've got? Who is it? Pedri.
Pedri, yeah.
They've got a
They've got
decent
De Jong
team.
still. And they've got a decent team, yeah. De Jong? Yeah, De
Dembele.
Jong. Yeah.
Dembele is still young, so he needs to stop getting injured.
He needs to start actually playing football. But, like, the other thing that's fucking mental is PSG turned down
Oh yeah, the whole Mbappe
220
thing.
million euros to keep Mbappe just to let him go on a free next year.
Fuck's sake. I know. I don't.
So
I
don't
get they
see what.
want to play. They want this big three this year, but
Yeah,
like, surely they need to recoup some money
yeah.
from the
You
amount they're
would
spending
think
on the
with
wages. Like
you would
200
think
mil
their
and
wages.
Mbappe off the wage books, and then
Yeah, you would
sign
think their
Haaland.
wages now.
Oof.
Oosh.
Fucking hell.
You would think that their wages are.
Fuck off.
Well, obviously, any football club would have jumped at the chance, surely, to get 200 million in. Like, you've seen what Aston Villa did with 100.
Mm,
I'm not saying that PSG are like Aston Villa, but like, Aston Villa made some good fucking signings with that 100 mil.
yeah. I just. I'm surprised no one went in for Haaland and Lewandowski, especially after he said he wanted a new fucking challenge.
Chelsea were supposed to be in for Haaland, weren't
It pissed me off that we didn't go in for Lewandowski.
they?
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
yes.
we don't sign anyone. Like, surely. He knows Klopp.
Yeah.
He knows Thiago. Just see. Oh!
Oosh!
It would have been
Yeah,
such
like,
a
I don't.
statement signing after everyone else had made all these big signings.
Yeah.
Go and get ourselves like best player in the world
Robert.
over the past couple of years.
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. But again, still at Bayern.
Yeah, already scored like 5 this season, hasn't
Yeah, he scored a hat trick last week or the week before.
he? Yeah. So,
Haaland scored at least three. Haaland
yeah.
scored at least three and got at least 3 assists.
Well, why don't we sign him? Oh!
Yeah,
But
but we can go on
we're
to
talking
like.
about all these transfers, but we've not talked about the biggest spenders.
Oh yes, the
Who
biggest
have they
spenders.
signed?
So the biggest spenders in the entire transfer window of any club at all in any league is Arsenal.
Where's it gone? That's what I want to
It's
know.
well, 50 mil went on Ben White. I believe 30 mil went on Odegaard. Or maybe 30 or something. 30 mil definitely went on Aaron Ramsdale.
Just
Aaron
all
Ramsdale? Is
these
that his
like
name?
mid signings. I
And
remember what
then
it
the other signing name is
reminds me of
Lokonga.
when we sold Suarez and we went
Or
and signed.
Bento.
What
Oh,
the fuck? we went and
or when,
signed. We went and signed like Markovic and
oh yeah, your signing was
oh,
after
we
that. But like
signed.
Tottenham signing after they sold Bale.
Yeah, like
They
you
went
just
and bought
waste it
Lamella
on.
Soldado.
You think you can't like. You think you have to sign like a few players with the money rather than just a couple of big ones.
Well,
The thing is,
the
Ben
way I
White is not a bad signing. I don't think. Like they did. It is what they needed.
yeah, he's what they needed, but he's not 50 mil.
No.
But then
Yeah,
again, it's like
what? Who else were they gonna get? What? Varane? Not they'd go to Arsenal.
Varane was cheaper, wasn't it?
But yeah.
That's not
No.
good enough.
Oh, fuck's sake! I can't get a rebound with you giants.
But yeah, I just don't see like. Admittedly, I did put Arsenal fifth in the predictions, right?
Honestly, right. Here's. I know it far too early prediction here. Could they be relegated?
I think
Could it happen?
now I know you obviously will fucking take the piss of this because I've had predictions go very badly wrong in the past. Apparently,
You thought
however,
Everton were going to win the league last year.
I did not think Everton were going to win the league. I said there was
You-
no reason why they couldn't.
there is. There was multiple reasons why they couldn't.
Well, after winning their first 7 games, yes, there was no reason why they couldn't if they kept it
There
going.
was.
Anyway, regardless, my point is, right,
Where did they finish?
bottom half.
Can you
Anyway,
stop
my
blocking
point,
my perfect release shots?
My point is, right? What is my point? I don't know. What my point is, I don't want to say Arsenal will get relegated because it's 3 games in. However, the way that they've played in those 3 games is so bad
Yeah.
that I don't see how you can make an argument as them like, well, yeah, they could get relegated. They are shit.
I don't see them playing anyone where I fancy them to win comfortably.
Right, so this is the thing, right? I think Norwich will get relegated
I think my
regardless.
Brentford prediction's looking good.
Right, yeah. I think Norwich are absolutely nailed on to get relegated, right? Now,
No one should be nailed
Norwich,
on after 3 games.
no, I said they were nailed on before we started. Right? I think they were nailed on to get relegated, right? They play Arsenal next. Can you say at this point that you fancy Arsenal to win that game?
No.
Because I can't either.
No, I can't say it. That's what I said. I can't. There's no
So
one.
it's like, if they can't even fancy them against Norwich, how can you comfortably say that they won't get? You can't. You cannot comfortably say that they won't get relegated.
Oh, there's not. No one can. You should be able to comfortably say they're not getting relegated.
Yeah, but you can't.
Can he fuck off?
No.
Can
I
you
wonder how
help
many
me?
rebounds he's got. Like,
Honestly, I think he has more rebounds than my team. This
um,
fatigue thing is not working, by the way.
yeah. Anyway, right. So, well, actually, this is quite a good segue into the fucking. Seeing as we've already talked about how Arsenal have been, we can talk about everyone else. Who do you think the surprise package has been? How good they've started
Well, I
in the
mean,
Premier League, at least.
Spurs.
Spurs.
The
No,
9 point
what
only
I was
team to
going to
win
say.
all 3 games. They beat City.
They beat
Kane's
City,
not
yeah,
really played,
true.
and I know it's early, but I didn't expect them to get 9 points.
I didn't know. The
Brentford.
one I was going to say was West Ham.
Oh yeah, you had West Ham like getting relegated, didn't you?
I had them finishing 14th, yes. But, but,
That
but,
slapping they gave Leicester. You know
yeah,
what
I
happened
wasn't expecting
there?
that at all. But what I did say, and I clarified this in the video, so you can go back and watch it if you want, right?
I
I
won't.
said West
How's he
Ham
missed a wide open
have
layup?
one of the best starting 11s in the league. However, their squad is not very deep, and Mikel Antonio is their only striker, right? So if Mikel Antonio can stay fit, great, because he'll always pop up with a few goals, right? Didn't think he'd pop up with 4 goals and 3 assists in the first 3 games or something. But that's irrelevant, right? But if he gets injured, especially after the Europa League starts, which is, I believe, next week, they're going to struggle. Because they didn't buy or did they buy a striker? Or they might have bought like a replacement.
God, I can't remember.
So I'm like, yeah, they're in the top 4 after 3 games, but I'm still not convinced.
Oof.
But so
Yeah,
yeah,
West Ham
I've just
West Ham have fucking hell 51 points.
yeah.
West Ham have started well. Brentford have started well, but I'd expect
In fact, here's one:
Spurs.
Brighton.
Yeah, I know they've been better than I thought they would
Did
be.
you have them to go down?
I don't know if I
I think
picked them to go down.
you actually had Brighton to go down.
I know I had I know in my one of my bets I have them to go down, but that's just in a request of it. Like
Yeah,
the thing with Brighton is I do think there is easily like a good handful of teams they're better than. I was just sort of hoping they
yeah,
didn't hit form. But no,
yeah.
they've been alright.
Actually, I'm going to have a look at the league table, so, just to see who's where. Oh, hang on. actually works.
Well, Spurs are top on 9 points.
Spurs are top.
Then on 7, you've got Liverpool, Liverpool, United, Chelsea. What are West Ham on?
So the current table is Tottenham, West Ham, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Everton, City, Brighton, Leicester, Brentford is the top 10. Villa in 11th, Watford, Southampton, Palace, Leeds in 15th.
Yeah, they've had a disappointing start, although they have had quite a hard schedule. But they drew
Got
to
absolutely
Burnley.
fisted by Man United.
Yeah. Thing is with Leeds, though, like they set up how they play and they will not change. So like when they play teams that are just way better than them, they can easily get slapped about because they just
Yeah.
won't change, even if they go 2-3-0 down. They just get
Although
caught
that
so
goal,
wide.
was it Ayling scored against United? Oof.
Yeah,
Jesus.
pin. United scored some good goals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they drew with Everton, and then they drew with Burnley as well.
Yeah. But I guess it's early days, isn't it? But I think
Oh, it's very early.
I
I had them fucking 6th in my prediction.
think I had them 8th. I think maybe. But
Oh.
yeah, I just
Wonder who's winning this.
Norwich and obviously Arsenal bottom. Wolves also. Wolves haven't got a point yet.
Arsenal haven't scored a goal. What is going on?
Yeah. So I guess yeah. Goal scorers. Actually, I've got one here for the goal scorers. Current Golden Boot leader is Mikel Antonio on 4. There's a few players on 3. Bruno, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Mason Greenwood all on 3. And then God knows how many players on 2. Don't need to read them out.
Who do you think will win it? Now Ronaldo's in the lead. Do you think he'll get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Lukaku?
No. I think Ronaldo is going to get it comfortably. Not comfortably.
Comfortably?
Not comfortably, shush.
I'm
I think he'll get it. I do think he'll get it. Top assists at the moment, Pogba on 5, and then Gabby Jesus and Mikel Antonio on 3. So Mikel Antonio's had a good start.
Yeah. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Reece James is up there in assists as well.
What do you think of his sending off?
Do we need to... Okay, right. What I'll say is this. It's a penalty, right? I'm not going to try and argue it's not a penalty, because it's clearly a penalty, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is it's debatable whether or not it's a red card. Some people will say that it is, some people will say that it isn't, right?
I thought you were going to be a lot more...
don't think it is, but I understand why some people think it is, right? What I can't understand is how the referee has gone to the monitor, stood there for about a second, and in his head he's gone, yep, straight red. He only saw it once, because he didn't see it the first time it happened, so he only saw it once, right?
Yeah.
And he sent him off straight away without even thinking. He ran straight over to him and sent him off. I don't understand how that happens. Especially, like, if it had gone straight onto his hand, I'd have been like, okay, fair enough. But it didn't. It hit him in the leg.
Yeah, that's the part which I thought he might have got away with it.
Yeah, so...
Well, I wasn't complaining.
I'm just confused. But, obviously, Mo Salah stuck away the penalty and... What a header by Kai Havertz, by the way.
I know, what? Like, how did he do that?
Don't know.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it was a class head. It was a class goal.
yeah. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was
Well,
actually.
it's a good half. It was actually a quality game in the first half. I'd have loved to see it go 90 minutes with both teams still on the
I
fucking
think
pitch.
like it was a good half. But I just think you just looked a bit better than us. Don't know if it was just because
Yeah,
of your shape. Like even though there was times we were controlling it,
yeah,
you just look so well set up.
yeah. Like
Like, I think you're
we
gonna be it's
have.
gonna be tough for anyone to beat you.
This is the thing. Like everyone, like our form under Tuchel or Tuchel or whatever. Um, since he came in the league, in the Champions League, wherever, right, has been unreal,
Yeah.
right? So I do think it's all down to him. I don't like not many of the players have really changed. It is down to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I genuinely think he might be. I
Boom.
don't think you can say this now because sometimes after a year the players start. There's less incentive to play well for the manager and stuff like that. But at the moment, he's the best manager in the league.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's definitely been a good signing. Oh, you
Yeah.
fucking clown.
Um, but yeah, I think the predictions are way off. Like that's for sure.
I
But
know. We've had an
we were never
absolute.
going to get them right. We were never going to get them right. But
Well, not all of them, but
not all of them. But yeah. Oh well.
the
Um,
Arsenal one really needs a quick U-turn if we want any hope.
yeah. I think I might have to switch West Ham and Arsenal. Have Arsenal 14th and West Ham 5th.
Do you think Arsenal are more or less likely to finish bottom half?
Do I think them what to
Like,
finish?
do you think they're more
Do I
likely to
think they're
finish
more
top or
likely to
bottom
finish top
half?
half? I think they're more likely to finish bottom half.
Say like they're probably like
Well,
the most
it
likely
depends
position
what
is sort of
happens.
like 11th,
It depends what
mid-table.
happens. I
Because
think
they are one of them
if they,
teams. Like if they do find some form, I don't know. I just don't think they have the players anymore.
I think if they sack Arteta, which I think will happen if they don't beat Norwich, right? I think if they sack him,
Who's coming
they
in
probably will finish top half.
and who's coming in?
I don't think it matters.
You don't think it matters anyone?
Anyone, yes. I think
Mm.
anyone. Well, I say anyone. I think any football manager with any experience can get that Arsenal team into the top half.
Can surely get them out of a relegation scrap.
Right. That like if you look at their players, yes, you could argue that some of their players haven't played, but Aubameyang. We know what Aubameyang can do
Yeah,
or
but where's
has
he
done.
gone?
It's not like he's fucking old. He's fucking 29, right?
Is
Or
he?
30 or whatever. He's not. He's not ancient. We know what he can do. He's done it for Arsenal. He's done it for Arteta before, right? Odegaard. Odegaard is a good player, right? He's got quality.
Pepe needs to.
Saka. Pepe needs to. Yeah, Pepe's the one that needs to kind of pull his finger up. But again,
So
he has had
I think
moments.
Saka does as well. Like this is fucking
Right?
hell.
Tierney's good, right?
Yeah, but all
Ben
these
White
players
is a
you're saying
good
are
centre
good.
back.
Like they're good players, but they're nothing special, are they? They're all
Yeah, but
just
I'm not saying that you don't have to be an insane stacked squad to finish in the top half of the league.
mm. But yeah, you just look at teams like Villa, West Ham, like they're just all way better set up, like better
They're
managed.
all they're all better managed. Like you cannot say that like Aston Villa, I genuinely think Aston Villa have got a really good team. But would I say that man for man they're better than Arsenal's team? No. I'd say on form, yes. I'd say man for man, Arsenal could give them a game if they were playing at their best, which they're not, and I would say that is Arteta's fault.
Yeah, I think it is about time.
And I
What
think
is
if they
going
don't
on?
beat Norwich, I think they have to beat Norwich. If they draw with Norwich, he's gone.
Ah,
Right? Because you can't just go. Because every game now, it's like, oh yeah,
it's
well,
laughable,
no,
isn't it?
it was Brentford's first game back, and it was the first game with fan, and then it was like, oh, but it's Chelsea, but it's Man City. If it's Norwich, it's no,
Too far.
too far, and I think he will go.
He has to.
Yeah,
And I think if Man U don't win the league or the Champions League this year, Solskjaer has to go.
the league or the Champions League.
They're, they're just wasting such a good team with that manager.
I don't think he has to win the league or the Champions League. I think he has to win something. I would say if he wins the FA Cup, he gets another season. The League Cup.
It depends.
eh,
If he wins
it depends.
if he wins a cup
If
and has a good run in the Premier League and gets to like a Champions League semi-final, like
yeah,
maybe.
like if he comes second in the league, gets to the quarterfinal of the Champions League and wins the FA Cup, I'll be like, yeah. If he wins the League
But
Cup but doesn't make top four, he's out, right?
they have such a sitter of a Champions League group as well. Have you got the Champions League groups up?
I can get them up
Yeah, I wanna
if
be
you want me.
reminded.
But yeah, I know that
Our group is AC Milan, Atletico Madrid. Who the fuck else do we have?
I'll have a look now.
City have quite a tough group.
Yeah, City have arguably the other group of death, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think Man City still get through their group regardless.
Well, yeah,
And I
obviously.
would argue every English team should still be getting through
Oh,
their
yeah,
group.
we should still be getting through our group, but it's going to be tough.
Right. So the groups are
Just
Group
do one
A
group at a
is
time.
Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig,
Oh,
and Club Bruges. So I
to
think
be
we can
fair,
safely
like
say that Club
Leipzig just lost their manager and like a few of their best players.
yeah. So I think we can safely say Man City and PSG are
Yeah,
going
it's
through.
gonna be interesting seeing that
Yeah.
City
Group
PSG line up
Yeah.
early.
City PSG will be a gammon,
Go on.
right?
Yeah,
But I think they're safely through. I don't think they have to worry.
Bruges are in for a treat.
Yeah. Group B is AC Milan,
Yeah,
Atletico Madrid, Liverpool,
yeah.
Porto. Now, in my opinion, it should be Liverpool and Atletico Madrid that go through.
Yeah, of course
However,
it should. That's not some like rogue opinion.
however, any of them could go through.
There's no. I don't know if there's an easy game there. We have slapped
I don't.
Porto about in the previous years. Like,
Everyone slapped Porto around in the past. But I'll say that. Man City, Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool have all slapped Porto about
yeah,
in the past.
AC Milan. We should be. We should be winning that group. However,
You think you'll win it?
well, I don't necessarily think we will, but I'd say we're the best team. We've got the best 11 in that group.
Yeah. The one I'd be worried about is Atletico, because Suarez coming back to Anfield. They've got Griezmann now.
Yeah. No, like
They
it's a
could
tough
do
group. It
it.
is a tough group. Like we could go out in the group stage,
You
but
could. But you could.
hopefully we don't. Like move on to the next one. Like there's a
Next
couple
one,
of
Group
such
C.
shitty groups, isn't
Yeah,
there?
so this one's a bit of it's a bit of a sitter for one team. Group C is Ajax, Besiktas, Sporting Lisbon, and Dortmund.
Got fancy
So I
Ajax
think
and Dortmund.
Dortmund are definitely in my opinion, if they don't get through, whoever their manager needs to be fucking
Dortmund are just a
sacked.
funny team, aren't they? Like they, sometimes they're class, and then they go and get beat like 3-1 in the league to like fucking Werder Bremen or someone shit.
Yeah. Erling Haaland yeah. With Erling Haaland, you're gonna get fucking
To be honest, I don't even know
everything.
how good Ajax are anymore. Or who else?
Yeah,
Lisbon
I
and
don't know.
who?
Lisbon and Besiktas.
Yeah, I mean, you fancy
Um,
Ajax.
yeah, you probably fancy that. Group
Piss poor
D,
group though.
yeah, Group D, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Sheriff. I've
Sheriff.
never heard of Sheriff.
I mean,
But
that's an
they're
easy
in
one
for a
to call.
treat. Yeah, should be Inter Milan and Shakhtar. No, um, imagine if Shakhtar got through. Though. I'd love to see Shakhtar get through.
Pick the ball up. What is happening? Yeah, be Real Madrid and Inter Milan easily.
Yeah. Group E, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. So there's the two favourites, obviously, there.
Yeah, can't see that going any other way.
Yeah. Group F, Atalanta, Manchester United, Villarreal, and Young Boys.
Yeah, I mean, United should easily be winning that.
They should, but Atalanta and Villarreal could.
They shouldn't
Villarreal beat them
be.
in the Europa League final, so they could, but they
I'd be
shouldn't.
very surprised if United don't just blast through that group.
Yeah, they should. But my point is that there
Ronaldo
is
will have a
two teams
field
in there.
day.
Yeah, probably. Group G is, in my opinion, it's the worst group in the tournament. Lille, RB Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg.
Bloody hell.
I
Well,
don't actually know which one of them is going to get through.
Lille just won the French league.
I would imagine it would be Lille and Sevilla.
Yeah.
Oof.
Who were the other? Salzburg and who?
Salzburg and Wolfsburg.
Sevilla and Lille. You
I would say
got.
Sevilla and Lille, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd say that. God, there's gonna be some nights where the fixtures are shit, isn't there?
Yeah. I can imagine there's going to be a couple of nights where you just like, but there will be some nights where like, oh, do
There's
I
gonna
watch
be
Man City
corkers.
PSG or Bayern and
Yeah, it's
Barca?
so annoying. Like, put them on different nights.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win it?
Um,
Oosh.
you still got to say PSG, haven't you?
You've got.
You kind of have to go with PSG, don't you?
Yeah. PSG. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams that could do it. Do you think any English teams have? I think all the English teams have a chance, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll. You never know. Us in the Champions
I
League can
think
never write us
Liverpool have
off.
got a good chance. I really think they've got a good chance. Yeah, what's the biggest game night I can find? Um, it's probably the 28th. PS,
When's the
PSG Man
first week
City
of games?
next week.
Next week. Who's playing?
I get oh, hang on. No, it's not next week. It's the 14th. It's the week after.
September.
Yeah. Do I have to go through? Will I go through every match?
No, no. I just want to know the big games on the first
Okay.
week.
Well, you're playing. I think you're playing AC Milan.
Yeah.
We're playing Malmo, I think.
See, AC Milan's
Weird.
just one of them games where get us off to a nice solid start, but it's also one we could easily like fumble.
Yeah. So, Barca Bayern,
Oosh. That better not be.
Inter Real, um, City Leipzig, Atletico
Who were
Porto,
PSG
Liverpool
playing?
Milan. PSG are playing Club Brugge.
Oof.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking
And the
cricket
week
score.
after is PSG, Man City, Liverpool, Porto, Juventus, Chelsea. Yeah, the second week's got a few, but not. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Good, interesting transfers. Champions League is gonna
Yeah.
be wild. Imagine Man U PSG final.
No, what I would love is a PSG Real Madrid final. Right? Or a
PSG Real
PSG
Madrid.
Barcelona final. Like a PSG Barcelona final where
Imagine
Messi scores the
Barcelona
winner.
win it. Imagine Barca win it.
Oh,
That'd be devastating.
it would be, to be fair. A PSG, yeah, a PSG Barcelona final with Messi scoring the winner. Or Messi and Neymar both scoring.
I would want PSG to beat Man U in the final so much.
Or PSG Real Madrid, where Mbappe scores the first, someone equalises, like Benzema equalises, and then Ramos scores the winner. That would be funny.
Mm, there's gonna be some quality, let's say like 2 round ties.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
but
How close? Oh, it's a 6 point game.
yeah. Chelsea's.
9.
I didn't get on to Chelsea's group. Chelsea's group just for the roundup because I didn't actually say Chelsea's group. Group
Mm.
H: Chelsea, Juventus, Malmo, and Zenit.
Ah, no, you should easily get through that.
I'm not saying they won't, but, but yeah, I think we should easily get through. Chelsea, Juventus could
You
be
should
interesting,
you
but
should win that group.
yeah.
And I don't think there's any. I don't think I've got anything more to say on the start of the season.
No, I know you wanted to talk about the Jake Paul fight, so
Oh, did you watch the Jake Paul
what's
fight?
happening there? Sorry,
Did you watch the fight?
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
No, I didn't watch it.
Why?
No, I just didn't. It was on at like 3 in the morning, and
Ah,
I was
4.
working the next day at 6. So,
Yeah, it's on at half 4. I should have just got up a little earlier.
oh yeah, obviously.
Like I was at Leeds, went to sleep at 2, and
Oh,
woke
shush, shush,
up at
shush.
4 to watch it.
I don't care.
No, it
I
was
like your
actually
sleep.
it was actually very entertaining.
Was it?
It was actually quite a good fight as well. Well, easy win for
Arden
Jake.
cannot shoot anymore. He's dead. His fatigue has not worked.
It's not been too bad to be fair though. They
Yeah.
have played fucking
Anyway,
45 minutes.
the Jake Paul fight. Go on.
Well, there's not really much to say. Oh, get out! You didn't watch it.
Will you tell me about it then?
I just
What
did.
happened?
He slapped him about. Well, he outboxed him for most of it, but in like the 4th round, Tyron clipped him hard, and he would have got knocked down, but he fell into the ropes. Other than that, Tyron didn't really do anything. Jake won by somehow a split decision. Should have been. I don't know how it wasn't a unanimous decision. And then he tweeted that he was gonna retire,
Retired.
but then he tweeted his. But I don't know who he's gonna fight next.
He
I want him.
definitely knows exactly what he's doing.
I want him to bang McGregor, but I don't know who will fight.
I don't think they will.
I hope they do. Oh, Luke, it's game over now.
I don't really mind. Oh,
No, it was
hard
entertaining.
to get to. Oh well. Yeah. I think they both know what they're doing, right? Him and
What
his
do you mean they
brother
both?
both know what he's doing. Both know what they're doing. Logan and Jake, they both know, right?
Of course they do.
So
They're not idiots. Like, it's not a coincidence they've made tens of millions.
tens of millions purely off just annoying people into buying shit. Because that's essentially what they're doing, isn't it? They're just annoying people into buying stuff.
Two biggest fights of the year, them two.
Yeah. However much it may annoy boxing fans, the two biggest fights of the year are Mayweather versus Logan Paul and Jake Paul versus Tyron
One of the
Woodley.
biggest boxing fights of the year didn't have a professional boxer in it.
In fact, it's like Ben Askren and Jake Paul was this year as well, so
Was it?
I think so.
I can't
I think it
remember
was
when
at the
that.
start of the year, so they might even have the three. And the
Oosh!
fact that they had Tommy Fury was on the undercard and stuff.
He was shit. He was so.
Was
He
it?
won his fight, but he was shit. He went four.
Oh wow.
His fight was only 4 rounds. He was fighting a 5'7" MMA fighter,
What?
and he won by decision. He couldn't even knock out a 5'7" MMA fighter.
Do you think they'll fight?
I think they're gonna. I think Jake Paul's team said they were gonna look at like what sort of numbers Tommy Fury brought in.
Yeah,
Oh, you're on 97 points for James Harden.
yeah. He's going to
Because it
break the
would
record.
the fight would make sense. Because Jake Paul, like, as much as he was a better boxer than Tyron Woodley, it showed people he's not a mate. Like he's good for how long he's boxed, but he's not
Yeah,
like he had this perception of being like insane because he'd knocked everyone out straight away. But the fact was he
yeah,
was fighting clowns.
yeah.
Cheers.
Oh shit!
Ah.
What the fuck?
You're gonna have another shot at this fucking 100 points.
I don't know.
Oh,
Ah,
there it is.
there you go. 100 points.
Have you
Yeah.
enjoyed playing while talking? Have you managed it all
It's
right?
honestly, it's taken it out of me. I need to go and have a nap.
Oof.
No, it's been all right. It's been all right. I'm sure there's been times where I've been like, I'm trying to make it seem like I'm actually competent. Oosh. But yeah, I think it's been all right, and we can do it again because it's been pretty
Oh.
cool.
Do
Oosh.
you think
Anyway,
you're gonna win
probably
this game?
no. We should probably bring it to an end as the game comes
Yeah,
to
well
an
we're
end, which
we're
is
at
20
fucking.
seconds.
Oh.
Fuck me.
We're at 58.5 minutes anyway.
Yeah. So
We'll get to the end.
yeah.
People will be
So
desperate to see the how it ends.
obviously.
Can I
Anyway,
get a
make sure to
rebound
like, share, and subscribe,
and comment?
and comment if you've got any feedback, and we'll see you in the next video.
After you've seen this buzzer beater.
No.
You are retarded.
Anyway, bye bye.